Although they are very similar in size, the DJI OSMO ACTION 5 Pro and GoPro HERO13 Black have quite a few differences, not just regarding hardware and features, but also regarding image, stabilization, and accessory compatibility. First, we will take a look at the specs and how these two action cameras compare in terms of hardware. The ACTION 5 Pro comes in at a lightweight of 146 grams, while the HERO13 Black adds 8 grams to its body, also being slightly taller. DJI has implemented a 1/1.3-inch CMOS sensor with a 4nm chip, and GoPro a 1/1.9-inch sensor with a 12nm chip, which means the ACTION 5 Pro has a clear advantage in low light due to its bigger sensor. Although both models feature dual screens, the ACTION 5 Pro's front screen can also be used to control settings via touch, which is not possible on the HERO13 Black. DJI's OLED screens have a pixel density of 326 pixels per inch and a brightness of 1000 nits, and the GoPro's LCD monitors 292 pixels per inch without a specified brightness level. Next up, it's time to talk about image quality. The ACTION 5 Pro has a maximum resolution of 4K with up to 100 frames per second, while the HERO13 Black has a resolution of up to 5.3K 60p. This is a simple dynamic range test in vlogging mode, so you can kind of get a feeling how this looks like in different environments, especially if the light changes. And of course, this is all shot in log, so you can kind of get an idea how this looks like before grading and after grading. If you don't want to spend any time in post-production, it's of course essential to also test the dynamic range with a standard color profile, and exposure and white balance are also full auto, so you can kind of get an idea, if you're not planning on doing any heavy editing, how the exposure changes, but especially how the dynamic range handles on both cameras. The ACTION 5 Pro can record up to 960 FPS slow motion in 1080p in wide mode and corrected D-warp field of view. The HERO13 Black, on the other hand, has a burst slow motion mode of maximum 400 frames per second in 720p without the option of lens correction. DJI has integrated a dedicated Super Night low light mode that has adaptive noise reduction enabled and a variable ISO of up to 51,200 at 4K 30p and up to ISO 400,000 at 4K 60p. This mode makes it possible to film in very dark environments with barely any available light. The GoPro does not feature such a night mode. Although picture styles can be tweaked, both models feature flat log profiles when recording 10-bit H.265. The ACTION 5 Pro comes with D-Log-M, which still retains some contrast. The HERO13 Black uses the much flatter GP log profile. DJI also features a view assist that displays the log image with a graded look to be able to judge the outcome in camera. Both cameras can shoot RAW and JPEG photos, but the ACTION 5 Pro has a maximum resolution of 40 megapixels, while the HERO13 Black can capture up to 27 megapixel images. When it comes to the shooting experience and how the cameras can be used, there are also a few things worth mentioning. When powered off, the ACTION 5 Pro takes about half a second to record after being triggered, and the HERO13 Black 3 seconds. This can make a big difference, especially when not expecting but needing to capture something suddenly. Pre-recording is available up to 5 minutes before with a DJI and up to 30 seconds with a GoPro. Even though the battery capacity of the cameras is similar at 1950 mAh and 1900 mAh, the ACTION 5 Pro can deliver a runtime of up to 4 hours when set to 1080p and supports fast charging via USB-C. The HERO13 Black's battery lasts roughly 2.5 hours in 1080p, and there's no fast charging option. It's possible to use both devices underwater without needing a protective case. The ACTION 5 Pro can go up to 20 meters deep, while the HERO13 Black has a limit of 10 meters. When it comes to shooting vertically, the Action 5 Pro comes with a protective case that allows the use of a magnetic mount on the side. This case is open at the bottom to allow for a quick change between a vertically and horizontally mounted camera. GoPro does not include such a mounting case for vertical setup with its camera. Regarding audio, both cameras allow for the use of external microphones. DJI's own line of external microphones is of course also compatible with this action cam, and that is also one of the biggest advantages, because that means an external receiver is not needed, it all works wirelessly. The Action 5 Pro is compatible with the company's own Mic 2 and Mic Mini, which are wireless transmitter mics, and the camera is compatible with up to 2 mics at the same time. The HERO13 Black can be connected with an external mic via a 3.5mm adapter. Even though the DJI OSMO ACTION 5 Pro and GoPro HERO13 Black might have a few things in common, they offer very different things. If you want to learn more about these action cams, make sure to follow the link in the description below.